make a bit of magic happen. The White Magic Man is here, Craig. Our today's special offer is brilliant because we've got the Magic Eraser. And, you know, being our today's special offer, we've got to do an absolutely brilliant price. Hey, I mean, it's well priced already. Just check this out because the value. You're getting $59.50 worth of the White Magic Big Eraser. You've got a set of 8 there. But what are we going to do to the price? Let's do it right here, right now. Let's not wait any longer. Woohoo! We have got a $30 saving that is half price for you, $29.50. So what is the White Magic Eraser?
The White Magic Eraser is a sponge that works like an eraser to get stubborn marks off any smooth, non-porous surface. You just simply wet the sponge, squeeze out excess and go to work on any smooth, non-porous surface. So here I've got some print on a plastic bag and the sponge is so powerful that it can take off the print without damaging the plastic underneath. So there's the print all gone.
Amazing.
We can go to stubborn marks on your old pots and pans. This has been burnt on through TVSN over years and years, and the White Magic is able to rip that off, no problems at all.
No chemicals.
No chemicals, and you can see how the little fibres dig into the surface, take off the dirt, and it wears away. So this sponge actually wears away, but that's how it's designed to work, and it's very effective at cleaning stubborn marks.
Now, hang on. This is spray paint, and it's totally dry. Show me. Prove it to me.
So we've got some spray paint here. We'll just tilt that up for the camera, and we can rip that spray paint off the surface like so.
That is spray paint. Amazing. Now, here's a classic one. What have we got here?
Permanent marker. Yeah. So this is permanent marker, so you won't be able to get that off using any other cloth, but with the White Magic, simply take it off in seconds.
A little bit of water and the White Magic.
It's all gone.
It's gone, wow.
Big bugbear for people is tea stains in their cups. With the White Magic, you can cut through that effortlessly. It takes off all the tannins and whatnot, no problems at all.
Wow. Now show us the pack because we are getting a set of 8 here.
You are, and you're getting
whatever size.
You are getting the big boy. This is 18 by 9 by 4. So this cuts into, I like to cut it into 8 separate pieces. I've already used one, but 8 separate pieces. So in effect, you're getting 64 pieces that'll wear at least a year's worth of supply there. But this is an amazing offer.
That's what you're getting, and of course you're getting it with a $30 saving down to $29.50. You need to get on the phones right now for this or hit our website. Told you it was a whole lot of magic going on there, but our kind of magic, because we're the ones who have to sort out the spills and the stains. We want to keep the house looking good, and it's such a wonderful way to clean with White Magic because we're not having to reach for the bleaches or the chemicals. So look at that. Now remember, you're getting not just one block that can be cut into as many as 8, you're getting 8 of the big blocks that we saw just there. So 8 of those for $29.50. I think every home needs a set of these, and get it while it's your today's special offer because we can't repeat this price. It's as low as it can possibly go. So a set of 8 of the big blocks there for $29.50. Now, can we almost do a bit of a slow-down version of what you just showed us? Because with some extraordinary things there, and I know you've got lots more demos as well.
Yep, but basically we started with White Magic in 2001. We were the first ones to launch the White Magic product in Australia, and we continue to be the market leader in this category. I've been doing TVSN for this since 2002, and this is the lowest it's ever been. So this is an amazing offer.
Things are supposed to go up in time, but it's actually the lowest it's been in all that time.
It has.
So it's got a great heritage, and I know it's something that people, once they've tried it, they keep coming back to. For me, oh gosh, less than a year ago, I sold my house. Instead of having to paint, I got the White Magic and I went round, took all of the marks off the paint on the walls and the skirting boards, saved me thousands in painting. And for an investment of $29.50 today, if you've got marks on your walls, please put this to the test. That's the block you get.
That's the block you get.
And we can chop that up.
That's 18 by 9 by 4. So what I suggest you do is get it home, cut it down the middle, and then simply cut it into 4 pieces. So you get 8 in total, and each block, I will just use one of those to show you how effective one of these blocks are.
Keep us going for more than a year.
Absolutely.
Because we're getting 8 of those big blocks that you can then cut into the 8 small ones.
Yes.
Wow.
The key to success with it is to chop it into just a bigger size to do the job. You don't want to expose too much of the surface area to the thing you're cleaning because it'll wear away faster. So just chop it down to the smallest size to do the job, and that way you'll get great longevity with the product. Now, it's basically a microabrasion abrasive. It's very, very small fingers that can pick the dirt out of the surface. These fibres are 10,000 times finer than a human hair. 10,000 times finer than a human hair. So they can get down into the surface grooves where the dirt gets trapped to lift it off. So there's an illustration there to show you how it works, and that's why it can get the marks off that anything else can't get off, such as your microfiber cloths, such as your scourers, such as even things like your heavy chemicals. People swear by this as the only thing to budge stubborn marks.
Yet it's nice and gentle on the surfaces as well. Okay, so you activate simply by dousing that in some water.
That's right. Squeeze out excess, so that helps to reduce the friction. And the demonstration we showed before, but it's very effective. Basically, a plastic surface like this, it's very, very thin. It's less than a millimetre thick.
So if it was going to rip through something, it would rip through that.
Exactly.
But it can take the mark off the top, the print off the top, but not damage the bag itself.
Exactly.
Love it.
So you're able to take that off without damaging the plastic underneath. So if that was a scourer, that would be ripped straight through. So that shows you how micro, we're working at a very micro level here to do that. Now, Moira, you were saying marks off walls. So that's the #1 selling point of this product. Scuff marks, pen marks, crayon marks, any type of mark on an acrylic or enamel painted wall, White Magic's great at. So here we've got a little pillar of power here. This is made from gyprock, and it's just got acrylic paint on it. And this is crayon. So this is a crayon. So you can see how the White Magic can easily get through and down into the pits and undulations.
But it's not hurting the paint.
No. Never rub too hard. Don't keep going there for hours and hours. But a nice wipe like that will not damage any type of painted surface, and it takes off just off the top the crayon that's sitting there, that waxy residue.
Oh, so that's going to take stress out of the house. And if you've got little kids, you know that they're going to do that sooner or later, and maybe yours do it all the time. So you can, well, maybe sort of stop their ice cream after dinner, but you don't have to get stressed. You don't have to yell and scream, because you've got now the way of fixing that. Now, we've got people on the phone lines picking up more than one of these sets. In fact, I would do your friends a favour and picking up a couple of sets for your friends. But people are also picking up on the White Magic sets that are coming up later in the show. Now, remember the rules here at TVSN. It's a great tip. If you buy 2 in the one order, you halve your postage and handling. So that's a White Magic Eco Kitchen Cleaning and Drying Pack there. Beautifully colour coordinated, and we've got red, green, blue, yellow and purple, and you've got a set of 7 in there. So we'll come to that a bit later and show you all the demos on that as well. Now, also coming up, the legend that is the White Magic Ultra Spin Mop, $69.50. It is totally different to any other mop. So clean, so perfect. You can get it beautifully dry because you can spin out all of the moisture from it. But back to our White Magic, the Magic Eraser. So we've seen the print off the plastic bag. We've seen the paint off the wall, and that can be acrylic paint or it can be the enamel paint.
Exactly.
This, to me, you can't tell me you haven't got an oven tray or a baking tray or a saucepan around the home that hasn't got these sorts of marks on it.
Absolutely.
But this is the answer again, the White Magic.
It is the bugbear. This has literally, I took this straight out of the kitchen here at TVSN. There's a number of cooking shows you guys do regularly, and this.
Oh, this is our staff cooking tray.
Staff cooking tray, I see.
So
so this hasn't been cleaned in a long time, and you can see how the White Magic starts to bite into that surface to rip off the stubborn marks that are this gravy and burn marks and whatnot, and cut it back to its original shine. So you just keep working at it and you can get it nice and clean.
Really, I mean, that beautiful fry pan you've got in the stainless steel, and you just start to see those brown marks of the cooked on there, and you go, well, OK, what do I do here? This is what you do. Just whip out your White Magic block, and away you go.
And you can see how it keeps wearing away, and that's fine. Just keep using it until you can't even hold it in your fingers any longer, because it is just like an eraser. Just like when you were a child and you had your pencil and your eraser, this is exactly the same. You keep using it until it's down to a nub in your fingers, and then you can toss it away.
But you've got heaps as well. That's the wonderful thing, because you're basically going to be getting 64 blocks if you cut all the 8 big blocks up into sections of 8 like that. OK, now you've got to see this one again. This, to me, I mean, you see all the the stories on the news with the vandals out there with the spray paint, but if that had happened in your home, not a problem. But it just shows you the power of the magic eraser.
Absolutely. So that spray paint is just sitting in the pits of that surface of the tile, a glazed tile, and you can see how those little fingers get in there and just rip off what is the spray paint that's been on there for at least, I came in here about an hour and a half ago, so that's been sitting there for an hour and a half, and that paint says it dries.
And I came up very tentatively and went like that, thinking it might still be wet, but look, that has been on there. That's totally set, yet the white magic block is getting rid of all that. But you can see it's not damaging the surface of the tile, and that's so important.
Absolutely.
So in our bathrooms, this is going to be brilliant. For, you know, we might not know what it is, but the white magic can get that off and be really, really kind to the surface.
Tile, stainless, porcelain, glass, even your grout lines. It will wear a bit faster, but just chop it into small slivers, and this is great for getting the mould and mildew out of grout.
I've got to try that one. See, I didn't know about that. Now, here's another one, the permanent markers.
Permanent markers.
Now, they are usually pretty permanent.
That's right.
But they're here again, not a match for the magic of the white magic eraser.
The white magic is able to get into the pits and undulations. This is a sample of a hardwood floor. So this could be a scuff mark off your floor. This could be drawing on your floor. And the white magic is great at ripping off anything that's sitting onto a surface, such as your laminate flooring, such as your hardwood flooring, and you've got yourself a perfectly clean surface.
Yeah, and so the dining room table, the chairs, any sort of timber work there as well. So you've got the answer for the really tough problems, but no chemicals, and so kind. Now, I've got to admit, I didn't cross my mind. I've had the white magic eraser and used it on the paint work. Didn't think about this one, did I? I still keep getting out the bicarb of soda and going scrub, because you've got to be so careful on anything that you're going to have food in. But here we go. It's a really nasty, grotty cup here.
I'm a bit embarrassed. This is my office cup, unfortunately. I knew I was coming down, so I did leave it out a little while to get this effect.
Thank you. But there again, I mean, there's no... that's the real deal, guys. So let's again see with the white magic how that comes off. Love it. Oh, look. How cool is that? How can you not get this? We all need this. I mean, that is a cup brought back to brand new from just hideous and embarrassing. Sorry, Craig, but it really is. And if you've got your creamy white coffee cups that you want to bring back to perfect again, that's the way to do it. For heaven's sake, don't leave them soaking in bleach. No. Because that's not something we want leaching back into our foods. And for $29.50, no wonder we've got so many people getting a couple of packs of these. Think about your family, think about your friends, and remember, they're 8 big blocks. And so if you cut each one of those into 8, as we saw Craig do, that's going to give you 64 big blocks there for $29.50. Loving that. 166 896. If you would like this, get to your phone lines or hit the website. But a question for you, Craig, from a customer. If you start using one of the cubes and you're just doing a little bit of something, can you pop it in the cupboard and reuse it?
Absolutely. This will store. Nothing breaks this down. No chemical you can use break this down. This will stay as is for years and years. So all you have to do to reactivate it is just put it in the water, squeeze out excess, and it's ready to go again.
I'm going to get... See, I've got to admit, mine are still hanging in there, even though I put them through their paces. But at $29.50, to me, that's a no-brainer. We all need this for, you know, getting the marks off the cookware, for getting the marks off the wall, off the timber, the floor, the tiles there.
That's right.
Out of the crockery and... Oh, very nice looking. Hang on. Let's have a look at this first. So we're looking
just
at
here. So again, leather shoes, and again, I have to apologise. These are my leather shoes. So this is great for bringing leather back to its original condition because it gets into the pits of the leather. We have people who clean leather couches professionally who use this product to rip off body fats and all the stuff that you get on leather. It's great for that with a little bit of leather conditioner to get the moisture back in there. It's great for that as well.
Look at the difference, guys. That is extraordinary. But leather furniture, that is a fantastic... Because you can pay a lot of money for the experts to come into your home. If you had the white magic big erasers there, you've got the answer. You can try this yourself first. Make sure that, if you can't do it yourself, call in the professionals. But when you see that in action, you've got to know that you're going to get a great result there. Or, of course, your money back. That's a lovely thing with the 30 days. OK, so we've seen it work on leather, the sport shoes here.
Let's go scuff marks off skirting boards.
Yeah, see, this is another one. I mean, it's certainly we think, oh, OK, well, I've got to repaint. What does that involve? I've got to sand everything back, do the prep, paint it all, couple of coats on skirting boards. Let's see.
So you're able to cut that back into the surface like so, and stubborn marks, stubborn scuff marks like so. You're able to cut it off like so and get it back to its original condition. So
without harming the surface.
That's right, that's right. So the White Magic is able to get down into the nooks and crannies of this, well, freshly painted skirting board, because I just painted it yesterday in preparation for the show, and you're able to get off the scuff marks, which have actually dug in here quite deeply, and you're able to get this skirting board back to its original condition, because skirting boards do cop a hell of a whacking in a house, because that's the area where trolleys hit, where luggage hits, and we sell this commercially to hotels and clubs. Qantas use it, Body Shop use it, a lot of the hotels use it for this type of application, for getting stubborn wheelchair marks, bag marks off surfaces like skirting boards, the surrounds of doors when you're coming in and out of doors with your luggage. They can really cop a whacking, and the White Magic's really good at ripping that off.
Fantastic. I'm thinking of people too who may be renting and thinking, well, we're on the move, don't want to lose the bond. How do I scoot around the home and make that look pristine and perfect
We
again?
sell it to bond cleaners, and we sell it to people who don't want bond cleaners to come in and do it themselves. So it works for both parties, people who want to clean and get their bond back.
So really we are talking about something that the professionals use here, and it does make sense, because if you can save on not having to buy the chemicals, not having have the risk of the chemicals around the home, not only when you're using them, but left on surfaces as well.
That's right.
It's all right, Craig, we get the idea.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. That is very cool though, isn't it? It is a set of 8 big blocks that you can cut down to 64 blocks, $29.50. Now, what about the splashbacks and...
Perfect.
Yeah.
Greasy residue, oily residue, it cuts through that easily. And the great thing about White Magic is you can feel it cutting through. So it starts off a little bit stubborn, and then as soon as you've cleaned it off, it just glides straight through. So you know you've cut off all that oil and all that sort of stuff as well.
Now, question also, what about marks inside fridges?
Marks inside fridges, so we're talking... Plastics. Oh, perfect, yeah, absolutely. Anything that's on a smooth, non-porous surface, little fingers can get in and lift off, from fiberglass to hard plastic. Well, this is basically hard plastic.
So, quick question, and this is on my behalf. You said the grout in the bathroom. So I've got some, it was newly done grout, but it's gone a bit orange.
Yes.
So I could take that off.
Perfect. Basically, the grout, you know, you can, because this is a sponge, you can actually get it down into the grout lines. It doesn't run over the top, so you're able to get down and pick up the mould and mildew that's sitting in your grout line.
Wow.
Depending on how old your grout line is, if it's a bit rough, this will wear faster, but it will clean. It will do the job.
Well, we've got so much with the 8 big blocks. Sorry, I cut you off. Now, this was in answer to the fridge question. Basically, this is a hard plastic. And so to be able to get the kettle looking brand new,
that's right,
and a bit more hygienic.
Exactly. The hard watermarks in a kettle are legendary. The plastic kettles always develop hard watermarks like so, and you can see there with the White Magic you can cut straight through that. Can we get
my goodness,
that?
Oh, look at the difference. Hang on, guys. I'll do the little angle of the dangle there for you. Look at the difference where we've got that one side. Oh, it is difficult, isn't it?
Maybe I should.
Where we've got the one side is just so encoated, and then you've worked down the centre there. That is absolutely brilliant. Wow. Very cool.
And I've used that same sponge. This is the same sponge that we started with at the very beginning. So this is 1/8 of 1 of 8, so it's 1/64th of what you're buying, and I've done all of that.
That is absolutely amazing. This is something we all need, there's no doubt about it, because we've all got the marks on the stainless steel, we might have the marks on the timber. How about the tiles, the paint? I mean, anything on the paintwork there that you'd like to see disappear, it is like your big magic eraser. Just rub it over, a little bit of water, no chemicals required. 8 big blocks that can be cut into a further 8 blocks equals 64 blocks of White Magic there, $29.50. Love that. Your item number is 166896. Think about perhaps getting 2 sets there. Always a great way to go because it really cuts down on that postage and handling. But we've got lots more White Magic features for you coming up in the show. So that's your today's special offer. It's only while stocks last at that price, and it's our lowest ever price. As you heard with Craig, for 10 years now we've had White Magic on and off here at TVSN, but that's the lowest price ever when it comes to the White Magic eraser set of 8. $29.50. Bit of a no-brainer, I think. Now, coming up soon, we have the Ultra Spin Mop here, also from White Magic. This is brilliant. I got my mum one of these, and it kind of got the tick of approval from, they're an age sort of care style group who said, no, we can't come in and help you clean unless we have this ticked off for occupational health and safety. They came in and they said, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They loved it. And for Mum too, she's a tiny little thing. She's 83. She wields that White Magic mop all over the place. Absolutely loves it. And you can spin out all the moisture that you need with that one with one simple little press. And you get all those fabulous heads there. Now, but we've got more for you from White Magic. Lots of great variety here. And where we're going next is the kitchen cleaning and drying pack, and this is White Magic Eco.
Yes.
Now, I love the colours, number one. Just absolutely sensational. I do love the value, and I'm going to pop this pack detail up on the screen for you. So you're going to get $69.50 worth for $39.50, a $30 saving. And this is your set that gives you all of the cloths you need for your kitchen surfaces, your stainless, your glass, your windows, your oven, your cooktop, your washing up, tea towel and a dish drying mat. And you've got those beautiful colours all in stock there, which are the blue, the green, the purple, the red and the yellow.
Yes.
Sensational. Now, we are going to show you exactly what you're getting in the pack and the colours, and then we're going to take a look at this in action. So, can you take us through all the different elements? Because I just whizzed through them quickly.
No problems at all, Moira. This is our legendary washing up pad that's great for scrubbing on one side. It's called diamond fibre. You can hear that there. It's aggressive, but it will not scratch any Teflon, and I'll demonstrate that later. It's got a flat side for wiping. We get a oven cloth. This oven cloth is great for scrubbing ovens. Probably not quite as effective as the White Magic, but for day-to-day, this is all you need.
And a wipe-out?
Exactly, and a flat side for wiping away loose debris. You've got your glass and window cloth. We're famous for our glass and window cloth. It leaves a streak-free finish on any glass, stainless steel and polished timber. You get a stainless cloth that will not scratch stainless steel, and it buffs on one side and wipe away on the other side. You get a kitchen cloth. This kitchen cloth has nano silver built into it. That means the bacteria, the harmful bacteria that can cause diseases, get killed within 24 to 48 hours in this cloth, so it doesn't contaminate.
Brilliant. And no more smelly cloth.
Exactly. Odour is caused by bacteria. You kill the bacteria, you get rid of your odour. And it's got a little scrubbing pocket on here for getting rid of aggressive stuff.
Yeah.
And then you get our big 70 by 50 microfiber tea towel that is 4 times more absorbent than any cotton tea towel that is now sitting in your kitchen. So this will do a better job than any tea towel you've ever seen.
And it's all $39.50, but we've got one more piece to share with you here. And this is a clever idea, and this is for the drying up.
Drying, for bulky things, delicate things, things you don't want to put in the dishwasher.
Glasses.
Glasses, under coffee machines, because they can splutter and cause issues. This is basically a double-sided tea towel. So we've taken our big tea towel, we've laminated a little bit of sponge in the middle, about 3 mils of sponge, so it's soft, and we've made it 40 by 45, which is the exact dimensions of your stainless steel drying area on a normal sink, so it fits there perfectly. But it's great on bench tops, and it helps you to air dry things around the kitchen.
So clever. And look at these colours. They're really going to brighten up your kitchen. But we want to show you a little bit more about these, and then we'll come back and we'll do more demonstrations for you live on air to show you just how effective and efficient they are.
Why choose eco-cloths? Save the environment and your health. Most chemical cleaners are bad for the environment and your family. It's known that chemicals in some household cleaning products can trigger asthma for some people. This is why White Magic is a proud supporter of Asthma Australia and donates a percentage of sales on all White Magic products that's used to support community education programs. All eco-cloths are packaged using recyclable cardboard, and the ink used is soybean, which is a natural and sustainable resource. Save money. Every year, the average household buys hundreds of dollars worth of chemical cleaners. When you use eco-cloths, you can eliminate most of those chemicals, and the cloths will last for at least 300 and up to 500 machine washes. We have double reinforced edging on all our cloths, and this will stop the cloth stretching or distorting during washing. Get a better result. Bacteria pickup. Studies have found that microfiber cloths remove 99% of bacteria from the surface they are cleaning. No residue. Eco-cloths leave no residue behind after cleaning a surface. Chemical cleaners always leave a residue behind that may be toxic. Surface-specific cleaning. Each cloth is knitted or woven in a unique way to clean different surfaces around your home. The risk of scratching, streaking, or water damaging delicate surfaces is eliminated by our broad range of eco-cloths. Weight and size of eco-cloths. All eco-cloths are used and recommended by professional cleaners. To achieve this, we make eco-cloths to the size required by professional cleaners, so they can clean for longer before having to rinse out or launder. We also ensure that each eco-cloth is as dense as practical for the cleaning task, so it can absorb as much liquid as possible before the cleaner has to wring out the cloth. Time is money for professional cleaners, and eco-cloths are designed to get the job done faster and more efficiently. Save time. Simply wet the cloth, wring out excess water, and wipe over the surface. Done.
That's amazing, isn't it, to see? You think a cloth is a cloth is a cloth, but no. These have got such amazing science and technology behind them. And the entire set has beautiful colours that could really brighten up a kitchen. You get the lot for $39.50. Got to let you know, the green is going to go first, followed by the purple and the red. So we'll show you those colours again, but you've got to see this in action, because you might have sponges and you might have scourers, you might have cloths at home, but you haven't got anything like this.
No, you haven't. So we've only got time for 3 demonstrations, so we'll just do 3 of the ones you're going to use every single day. Now, as I told you, this is our kitchen surfaces one. So this kitchen surface one has nano silver inside, so you can use this for wiping down any surface in your kitchen. So that means you don't have to use any more paper towel, you don't have to use any more of these disposable ones. It replaces everything. This will last for 300 machine washes. So you don't have to use any more paper towels or rags again. This cloth replaces both of those. So that one's sorted for you. Now tea towels. Moira, you have got a 70 by 50 high-class brand of cotton tea towel.
It's a sweet one.
And I have got the White Magic 70 by 50. We've got 300 mils of water in each of these trays, like so. Can we just have an attempt to absorb that up if you don't mind?
Sure. Come on, little cloth, I'm very competitive by nature. Come on. No, it's not really working for me. Wow, look at you.
I have all but absorbed up all the liquid in that tray.
Yeah.
And Moira, let's see your results there.
Whoa, I've still got masses in there,
So
as you
that's
can
why
see.
they say microfiber is 4 times more absorbent than cotton. So that means streak-free. That means lint-free. That means you can clean and dry your pots and pans quicker and easier, and this will actually dry out quicker. So this will actually dry out quicker, so you will be able to reuse it quicker. So this is a better, improved version of the tea towel that you now have. So this will do the job faster and easier.
Forget about the mousetrap. We've got a better tea towel.
Exactly.
But let's face it, how many times do you reach for one? It's time they made a better one.
Exactly.
And you've done it. It's in the pack there.
Yes.
You get all of that. Now, I've got to see this, because you're talking about not scratching.
Not scratching. We'll start on this. We'll do this one. So here you can see the demonstration. You can see pretty much tell what's going to happen. We've got a scourer here. This is a conventional scourer which you can get in the shops. And you can see here
how it wears away, it takes off the surface.
There's your Teflon.
Yes.
There's your Teflon right there. So that's going to ruin any of the beautiful pans that you sell here on TVSN, in a few wipes. They're no longer going to be non-stick, they're going to be very much stick.
So if you're wondering why maybe non-stick pans aren't doing their thing anymore, it may be the way you're cleaning them.
Exactly.
Oh, look, look, look. So you've still got, you know, plenty of gumption in there.
And like it will not scratch.
Yeah,
There's no
it's not taking the
scratchability.
surface
So
off.
it will not scratch the surface that you're cleaning. You've got a scratching side, well, not scratching side, an abrasive side that will not scratch. You've got a flat side for wiping around the sink. But the really cool thing about this is you can sanitise and wash this in the top row of the dishwasher.
Oh.
Because hot water cleans microfiber. So this is just a thick enough, it's about 1 centimetre in thickness, to go in the top rung of your dishwasher where your cups go.
Yeah.
It gets washed out, it gets sanitised, and you've got a clean sponge. Some sponges around your sink have 50 million bacteria in them. So every time you wash your dishes, you're putting bacteria on your pots and pans. This can be sanitised. So this is a better version of the normal scrubbing nylon things you have in your sink.
Yeah.
And so we've just answered three of the most basic things you do in your kitchen. Wash your dishes, dry the dishes, and clean your kitchen
Craig,
surfaces.
if you want the green, I've got 3 left for you. And I'm going to take you through the specific colours. Now, if you want the purple or the red, you have to make a move now because they will be the other 2 to go. Now, think about what your kitchen looks like. Maybe you're lucky enough to have a KitchenAid. Maybe you've got other pops of colour there. What will coordinate with your kitchen? Look at these glorious colours, and we've got them all set up here for you. Maybe it's that sunny yellow, and this can add a beautiful and also a very coordinated pop of colour into the kitchen, plus all the benefits of the microfiber and that nanotechnology. So that's that yellow. This is the green that we're going to lose first up. So that is just a beautiful, crisp, wonderful colour in the kitchen. Look how special that is. I mean, there's some greens and there are greens. That's a lovely green.
We call it forest.
Ah, forest green, okay. And then, of course, you've got the coral red over to that side. So that's another one I'm thinking of all of you who've got the, you know, the stand mixers or the blenders in that colour. It'd be lovely to have the coordinating colours when it came to your eco cloths. Down in front, you've got the blue that Craig was using, and, of course, that purple. Purple lovers jump in fast for that. That is just such a rich, glorious purple. And know that in the set, you're going to get your kitchen surfaces cloth, your stainless steel cloth, your glass and window cloth, your oven and cooktop cloth, your washing up pad, the tea towel, that's the super big tea towel, and the drying mats that we've just been looking at there. So the lot for $39.50. Maybe you get your White Magic erasers plus one of these, but we're going to keep on tempting you. We're going to keep on giving you the solutions to your cleaning. Now, 1 set in green left there for you, 2 in red, and 7 in the purple. Gosh, not a lot. And the blue is now limited to 9. Oh, OK, so basically we've got around single figures on everything there, except for the yellow. So a little bit more of the yellow, but grab it while you can because that is an amazing pack for you with a $30 saving and everything you need and everything, my dears, because it's just for Girls' Day. We love to be colour coordinated. Everything colour coordinated for you as well. All right, time to have a play, time to make some mess. We've had a crash in the kitchen. Woo! Here are your details for today's special offer. It's all good. White Magic, the big eraser set of 8 there, $30 off, $29.50 is all you pay for your today's special offer. That too is only while stocks last, or of course for 24 hours. All right, now can I make some mess?
You sure
because
can,
it's
Moira.
time for the White Magic mop here. Oh, sorry, one more update before we go there. We have lost the red and the green. Well done for being so fast on those. 2 in purple left and 5 in the blue. So they're all going to go basically. Jump in. Don't forget about your White Magic eraser as well. But time now for the White Magic Ultra Spin Mop. And it's in my favourite colour, but it's no ordinary mop that we've got here. All right, time to play. Ooh. Phew. Bit there.
That's right.
Bit
Make a
over
mess.
there. Love it. So, what are you using for a mop? How bad does it smell? How hard is it for you to use? Is it giving you streak-free, beautiful results? Is it drying your floor at the same time? Well, time to get rid of that and get your hands on the Ultra Spin mop from White Magic. And of course, you got the big saving. It's down to $69.50. Now, it's a thing of beauty. I mean, I've dressed accordingly. I hope everyone noticed that. But it is no ordinary mop and bucket.
It isn't. We've been selling this mop in a foot press and now in a hand press on TVSN for over 2 years, and it literally is the #1 selling cleaning product, I believe, on TVSN because it answers the age-old issue. How do you get a wet mop dry? Simply press down 6 presses. This mop spins at 2,600 revolutions per minute to dry the mop head. So to dry the mop head so effortlessly, so easily. I heard you saying, Moira, your mother uses it, and this mop is endorsed by the independent living centres around Australia as an ergonomic mop for people who have issues with legs and other bits, make it difficult.
Mobility or strength issues.
I've had people with wheelchairs use this mop because you can just get it with the hand and go for it. So it literally has reinvented the way you can mop the floor. But if you combine that with microfiber, so microfiber cleans with no chemicals. All it needs is hot water, and you can effortlessly lift the dirt off your hard, smooth floor.
So everything we were hearing before about microfiber is applying to this mop because we've got the microfiber heads. In fact, you're getting 2 of those white heads, and you're going to get one of the magic ring finger ones, which we'll show you in a tick.
So here we've got wooden floors. Wooden floors, when you buy a wooden floor or a laminate floor, the people who install it or sell it to you will probably tell you, be careful how you clean it. Do not put excess water down because that can cause expansion issues. It can get down in between the joints and cause the floor to expand. White Magic, because you can regulate how damp you want the mop head, you can make it so it's got barely any liquid in it at all. So you're going to answer that issue straight away.
Well, you can see that on the timber floor. That's dry. So how good is that? But you haven't rinsed that yet.
No,
you took all that tomato sauce and the cream that I popped on there.
That's right.
And so you still haven't rinsed the mop.
That's right. You can keep going. Basically, this mop, the fibres are white, which are actually quite nifty because you can tell when you're cleaning up something of colour how much absorption you've got left because basically they keep going until they've changed colour and they've absorbed right up to the ends of the mop, so we can keep going. That's
so someone tips over a glass of milk or a glass of wine, out comes the White Magic mop.
Yes.
It sucked that right up.
That's right.
Here we go. Tomato sauce,
a bit of whipped cream. So any type of mess on any type of hard, smooth floor. No, but you can see how the fibres basically are like little shovels. They go across the surface, lock the dirt in, and they only release it when they hit hot water.
Oh, so if you've got the ordinary old mops that drip and drop all over the place, you're kind of cleaning up 2, 3, 4 times.
Yes, going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards.
Look at this.
And this enables you to spin it out.
This almost makes the cleaning fun, just doing the spinny thing with your White Magic mop.
When it does get dirty, if you've got any food colouring in, this mop is 100 times machine washable. So simply take that off, put that in a laundry bag and wash it in a hot water front-loading washing machine 100 times and then hang it out in the line to dry and you're ready to go.
So if I haven't got a front-loading washer, I can just do it in the sink?
Exactly. Do it in the sink, nice hot water, a bit of agitation and you're right to go. So the other thing about string mops, and this is a string mop, is they're great at getting down 2-dimensionally. So you can get into your grout lines here. So here we've got about a 1 centimetre discrepancy from top to bottom. And a normal flat mop would actually push the dirt into the grout lines and make your grout even dirtier.
See, I'm looking at working around the base of the shower area there too, and sort of all those little nooks and crannies that you tend to forget about. You come back months later and they're pretty tragic, but this would just do it without you thinking about it. All of those fibres and fingers get into the nooks and crannies and under those little ledges.
What we can also do here, Moira, is get our skirting boards. Now, the bugbear, people have been very careful not to get too close to their skirting boards because they would scratch them. Their normal mop would hit the skirting board and scratch. With the White Magic, because it rotates and it's round, you're able to get right up to, but not contact the skirting boards with any hard plastic and clean right to the edge. And because the handle pivots, you're able to get
rinse this one again.
right down to a 6 centimetre clearance. So
brilliant.
Underneath the lowest of low coffee tables, underneath beds, underneath filing cabinets or underneath tables and chairs, you're able to get right down 6 centimetres to clean the areas where a normal mop cannot get to.
It's just so incredibly efficient. And look at this, nothing dripping. As we go back to the big purple bucket here, about 9 litre capacity on that one.
And the key here is hot water. We advise boiling, so if you can take the time and actually fill the jug up, that will help to release the dirt faster. 60 degrees from the tap is fine, but boiling is best because that will basically be your washing machine. Wow. Hot water in that bucket basically means you don't have to use the washing machine as often for cleaning large messes.
I love that. Even when it comes out, there's no splashing on me there, so no chemicals required. Now, I've got an update coming through, thick and fast. I'm a bit afraid to ask. Look, yeah, I thought so. Totally sold out there with our cloths. Now, today's special offer going absolutely crazy. Lots of people buying, you know, one of those and one of the White Magic mop. Plenty of people buying our today's special offer, and of course the cloths that we just showed you. Wait till you see the hooks that we've got coming up. All of these, such clever ideas, such problem solvers for you, such beautiful low prices. So it's the day to get organised with everything you need around your home. Just for Girls' Day, we want to make life nice and easy for you. Oh gosh, we're running out of time, and we've got a couple more quick demos, and then I want to show you the hooks there as well.
Absolutely.
So, now, we have got another brilliant demonstration where we're going to show you the stairs.
The micro finger, that's right. You get one of these micro finger heads in the pack. Now, micro finger is a gentle yet aggressive fibre, which is great for cleaning delicate surfaces like glass. Outdoors, you can do your four-wheel drives, cars, boats, caravans. But here we've got a little glass demonstration, so I've just put some sauce down on the glass.
So again, no chemicals, it's just
chemicals.
the hot water.
And the fibres. So basically that's you can see how it's picked off the tomato sauce off there, and you've locked all your sauce into there, and you've now got some clean glass. And the beautiful thing about this mop is the head actually pivots, so you can do the back of the tread, you can do the bottom of the tread, so you can mop either side of your stair with ease.
Brilliant. And if you've got those beautiful timber stairways, absolutely, it's a bit of a must-have for you. There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
Because it's just going to get them looking so good. But I like the idea too that those windows, you know, just on the normal level, but if you've got the really tall windows that you just can't get to, you have to hire the professionals to come in, because you've got the extension pole and because you've got the special head with the green fingers on it, you're going to be able to do those jobs yourself and not have to use the chemicals.
Now, one thing I just should tell people, when you get this home, you'll notice here on the handle it says manual switch on and off. Now, when you get it, it's in the off position, so because it has to be folded up to be fit in the box. When you get it home, just simply turn it to the on position. You know it's in the on position when you turn it vertical and it goes down on itself. The only reason you want to turn it back to the off position is if you want to use the handle above your head and get that extra length.
Yes.
But there's no need to touch it otherwise. So in this situation, if I want to do very high windows, click it back to the off position, and I've now got that 1.5 metre length. Another little good feature is fly screens. This is perfect for cleaning your fly screens because it pushes the dirt out and collects the dirt as well. So that's another little add-on tip for you.
Love it, love it, love it. These are very clever ideas. And if you are sick and tired of your old mop, it might be heavy, it might be such a difficult one to get nice and dry, that mop head. This is brilliant. And remember, no chemicals required because you've got the benefit of microfiber. So you will get the 2 white mop heads, you'll get the finger mop head there, the green one, you'll get the 9-litre capacity bucket and that aluminium and plastic extendable mop pole. So all of that for $69.50. Now, really good idea while you're at it, you can pick up on the accessories pack because that's going to give you some spares there. But what it also helps you do is cut down that postage and handling. So you add that into your order, the same order, and that will halve your postage and handling. Actually, the same applies. If you know that you're going to be doing lots of glass, pick up an extra microfiber spin mop replacement for just $9.50, and that'll give you that same benefit when it comes to actually reducing that postage and handling. So pop that in when you get your mop, whether you're ordering via the phone lines to the call centre or, of course, online. Now, maybe you're getting today's special offer as well. That will have the same effect. So this is a show not to hold back on because you're paying so little for big ideas that are going to save you so much time, so much effort and so much money. Now, we're running out of time in our show, but we've got a lot of different White Magic eye hooks to show you. First up, we've got the small bulk pack for you. Details on the screen, just $24.50, so great price point, 166038. So tell us a bit about eye hooks, Craig.
Sure. The eye hooks are a removable, reusable, invisible, washable hooking system that binds strongly to any smooth, sealed surface. So here we've got a whiteboard, and you can see the eye hook there has basically nano suckers on it that allows you to bind tightly and strongly to any smooth, sealed surface. So you can see how I'm pressing out the air bubbles there, and it's changing colour, and that'll give you an instantaneous 3 kilo connection on any smooth, sealed
so that
surface.
little hook there will hold 3 kilos?
Absolutely.
Because you've got that anchoring point at the back that it becomes invisible?
Yes.
So you got it on a whiteboard.
Yes.
What sort of surfaces can we pop these on?
Down here we've got a little illustration of what we can use it on. The first one is stone, polished timber, melamine, plastic, glass, tile, stainless, enamel paint. With acrylic paint, you need to wait 24 hours to get maximum adhesion, and if it's an old painted surface, probably steer clear, but if it's a freshly painted, good wash and wear paint, it should be no problems. So basically, any of those surfaces you don't want to screw into, nail into, tape on, this will happen instantaneously, and you'll get a strong, invisible connection.
Fantastic, and so many great ideas here of what you can hang on those hooks. They're the small hooks. They will take the 3 kilos, but they've got the smaller hook size there. So that's your bulk pack where you get 6 of those small hooks. Now, the next one in another bulk pack, giving you 6 of the bathroom eye hooks. And this is a great price, down from $89.50 to $49.50. OK, so what have we got here?
So what we've got here is an attachment that can go in any part of your bathroom. We're talking in the bath. This can be submerged in water, and we'll show you that in a second. This can go in a shower. This can bind onto any surface in your shower. And this little head here has multi-functions. First is pretty obvious. You can use it for soap. Next, you can use it to put your toothpaste down the middle. And as your toothpaste gets less and less, it goes further down. You've got 4 connection points here for toothbrushes or razors. You can do combinations of soap and razors, toothpaste, soap and razors, whatever you feel like. It's invisible, it blends into the background, and you know, if you're a renter and you've got nowhere to put your soap, nowhere to put your toothpaste, this can be moved hundreds and hundreds of times around your kitchen,
for
around your
creating
bathroom.
more room on the base and top, or if you like to do your shave in the shower, fellas.
Yes.
Oh no, fellas aren't watching on Just for Girls Day,
yes,
but we girls use them as well. So this is going to be brilliant. So you're going to get a pack of 6 there for $49.50, a pack of 6 of the bathroom. Now the eye hook large bulk pack is the next one. Again, a $40 saving, down from $89.50 to $49.50.
So this large one here comes with a 3 centimetre hook here for bulky items. So the same weight as all the others, but this enables you now to hook over bulky things like bags, hair dryers, the dog's chain, towels, big bulky towels, little kids' bags.
That's a good one.
This is a big 20-metre power cable, so great in the garage for hanging up the cables, umbrellas. So it's a bigger hook, same weight capacity, but allows you to do bulky things, which is really handy.
So once more, it's $49.50, and you're going to get 6 of those hooks, and the same applies for the surfaces that they can go on to. So for all of the eye hooks, you've got all of those multi-surfaces.
Absolutely.
So that's another great buy for you, the bulk pack with the large hook size there. So if you need to create more storage area, if you love to have things ready to hand, terrific idea. So if you need to create more storage area, if you love to have things ready to hand, terrific idea. And we've got one more eye hook feature for you. And this is something that I've got on my shopping list already. A friend of mine's got a lovely boat, so I'm thinking that for the fishing rods and to put things away, to get things up off the deck. Brilliant. But around the home, in the garage, $49.50 gives you the set of 6 there again. Oh, the White Magic mop place.
Yes, exactly. Where do you store cylindrical items such as mops, brooms, fishing rods, cricket bats, tennis rackets? This has a little hook on it that basically hooks onto any round handle between 1 to 3 centimetres in diameter. And that'll hold strongly. So that'll hold things that weigh much higher than 3 kilos. So we've got the old White Magic broom, White Magic handle here. We've got a billiard...
A pool cue.
A pool cue, a little kid's pool cue, a tennis racket, a cricket bat. How about a fishing rod? We've been a bit innovative here. We've got a fishing rod hooked on that side, and then we've grabbed one of the large ones there to keep the tip up, and that allows you to store maybe in a garage, maybe in a boat. And remember, this is heat resistant, this is cold resistant, this is sun resistant. So this can go in direct sunlight, this can go into temperatures above 100 degrees, this can go below -20.
And we can use them over and over again. You can move them all around and they still keep their sticky. Now, we kicked off our special PM show with the Today Special offer. You're going to get basically 64 cubes because each of those 8 blocks can be cut into 8 to use. We sold out on that one totally, the drying pack. We then saw the Ultra Spin mop there for $69.50. Always a customer favourite. It's back. And remember, you've got the accessory pack available too for a tiny $19.50. Wow. And then, of course, all of the different eye hooks from White Magic. The small, the big, the bathroom, and of course, all of those are on our website. Now, more Just for Girls Day coming up. I'm going to get you your tiara, sir, because you're the only gentleman to feature on our special Girls Day. Thank you for joining us on PM at TVSN. But